Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to drboystv.com, the home for intelligent Black people. I want to talk quickly about Phylicia Rashad. Phylicia Rashad is reported in the media is allegedly under a lot of pressure from quote unquote Black Twitter when it comes to her remarks about Bill Cosby. Phylicia stood up and supported Cosby and was happy to see that he was released. And also, from the very beginning, has said that she didn't believe a lot of the accusations against him. And one of the things I've been reading in the media is that Phylicia Rashad's under attack, that there are all these people that want her fired from Howard University, and that quote unquote Black Twitter is all over Phylicia Rashad and they're trying to cancel Phylicia and they're going to take Phylicia down. Well, to all those comments, I have to say bye, Phylicia, because that I don't think that's true. And I'm explaining exactly why. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button, share, subscribe button, and also don't forget this is a platform for intelligent Black people. That means if you're not intelligent, you may want to politely get the fuck out because we don't take that nonsense over here. Now, here's the deal with Bill Cosby and Phylicia Rashad. If you know, Phylicia Rashad was criticized by some because she supported Cosby. She was criticized because she felt that him being released was a good thing. And so now that there are some people, some individuals who certainly have a right to feel the way they want to feel, who feel that Phylicia was wrong for what she said, that maybe her comments lacked, any sort of the kind of empathy that they were looking for, for victims, things like that. And even Howard University went out of their way to pretty much kind of disavow the comments and distance themselves. But I'm gonna tell you guys that this is a little lesson on how propaganda works. I don't think any of that's true in this idea that all of Black Twitter is trying to take down Phylicia Rashad. The reality is that while there are people who disagree with Phylicia, and they have the right to do that, there are millions of Black people. In fact, I would almost say the majority of Black people who love the hell out of Phylicia Rashad. There are millions of Black people who know that Phylicia Rashad has the right to have her own opinion, even if it disagrees with some of what other people think. There are millions of Black people who understand that Phylicia Rashad is not accused of anything. She is not the person that is on trial or in the court of public opinion. And in fact, let me do a quick survey, and I'm gonna tell you the results of the survey I just did on my Twitter account, which that's Black Twitter too. White people don't really follow me, so this is Black Twitter too. Um, how many of you love for Phylicia Rashad? How many of you think Phylicia is fine? Like, even if you could disagree with her, you're cool with Phylicia Rashad. You support her. You think she has the right to be the dean of fine arts at Howard University. You think that Phylicia is awesome. How many of you? Give me a yes in the chat if you think Phylicia is cool. If Phylicia is cool with you, give me a yes or no in the chat. And as you do that, please hit the thumbs up button also. And don't forget, my podcast is on Spotify. You can listen to the audio, look up the Dr. Boyce Breakdown, or you can go to the drboycebreakdown.com. Yeah, okay, so I see you. Antonio, Victor, and Anthony Patterson says yes. Anya says hi, yes. Allison says yes. Joseph says yes. I'm not even seeing any no's. So I just want to know, when they're talking about Black Twitter is angry and outraged at Phylicia Rashad, who the hell are they talking about? Who the hell are they talking about? Who the hell are they talking about? I'm serious. Like, really, I mean, are you not? In fact, give me a yes or no. How many of you have a Twitter account? How many? In fact, give me a yes in the chat right now if you have a Twitter account and you are Black. Because to me, to be Black Twitter, you got to be Black and you got to be on Twitter. So how many of you say yes in the chat? There's my Twitter. My Twitter is Dr. Boyce Watkins 1, Dr. Boyce Watkins 1. Please follow me on Twitter because I got Black Twitter too. How many of you are Black and have a Twitter account? Look, so many of you are Black and have a Twitter account. So you are officially Black Twitter. And I just did a survey of Black Twitter, and I'm not finding any results that are consistent with what mainstream media is trying to say about this alleged Black Twitter outrage toward Phylicia Rashad. Black Twitter trying to cancel Phylicia. Black Twitter gonna come to Phylicia house and they're gonna kill her. Black Twitter hates Phylicia. Bye, Phylicia. Bye, Phylicia. No, you know what's really going. Here's what's going on. Let me give you some data, and then I'll tell you what I see happening here. And this is a good lesson in propaganda. I did a survey on my Twitter, which also qualifies as Black Twitter. Now, mind you, the black people that I roll with are very much B1. They have a strong black consciousness. They tend to be black nationalists, meaning the people that tend to follow me tend to believe that black people can build anything white people can build. The black people that follow me tend to want to be intelligent. The black people that follow me tend to want to have strong families. The black people that follow me tend to respect black men and they respect black women. They want to protect black children. So they're not necessarily the majority. I will admit that, right? We're not part of the nigger net, right? we're not part of the niggerosity that's being fed to us on a daily basis. So we're not exactly mainstream black folks. We are critical thinkers. So with that caveat stated, I want to give you the results of the survey I just took on my section of Black Twitter. I took the survey and I simply asked, let me look at the question so I can read you exactly what I said. I said, do you agree with Phylicia Rashad's support for Bill Cosby? Now, mind you, I didn't say, do you still like Phylicia Rashad? I said, do you? I went further. I even said, do you agree with her support? Not so. I wasn't just asking, are you still cool with her? I was asking, do you agree with her? And literally 83% of you, 83% of you, and I'm a statistician, so this is a pretty random sample of my group. Is a few hundred people, and it'll be a few thousand in a few hours, but even the first few hundred, you can get a good inference from that first few hundred. 83% of the respondents said yes. 83%. So what does this mean? Does this mean that everybody's cool with Phylicia Rashad? No, it does not. Does it mean that everybody thinks Bill Cosby should be out of jail? No, it does not. Does it mean that every black person thinks Bill Cosby's a wonderful guy? No, it does not. But what it does mean is that media, in their effort to pursue propaganda that tends to be very harmful to the black community, that they just be out here lying. The propaganda is real. They will have you thinking that you're the only black person on the planet that thinks that something was done wrong here. We have black lawyers. This is important. This is why black media is so important. Real black media. I'm talking about real black media controlled by real black people in the real black community. This is why this kind of media matters, because I've had black attorneys. Mary Dean was on Fly Nubian Queen. She's on Your Black World later on today as well. She has a team of black lawyers and a former prosecutor who all got on there and explained with precise legal terminology exactly why they had to free Bill Cosby. They had to let them go. I'm talking about objective. And they said, look, they did not pass the burden of, they did not offer the necessary proof to put this man in prison. They did not follow the proper procedure. They violated all of his civil rights. And it's crazy to me that you have people out here that call themselves civil rights activists who are actively campaigning for the violation of the civil rights of a black man. How the hell are you call yourself a civil rights activist when you are advocating for the violation of the civil rights of another American? What's wrong with you, Negro? But then again, that's how crazy and stupid the world has become. That's how stupid the media wants you to be. That's called monkey training. They're training you to react like little monkeys to whatever stupid thing they say, whatever thing they say that's counter to all reality and all common sense, and people go along with it because they think it's popular. Well, get the hell up out of here, man. I ain't gonna. I'm sorry. I hope it doesn't sound like I'm bragging, but I love challenging these people because I had more education by the age of 25 than most of these people will have their whole entire life. It is easy to break this down and play them for the suckers and the fools that they are. And I'm glad I got 1 million subscribers across different platforms so that this voice can also be heard, in addition to all the voices that you're hearing in mainstream media that want you to think that there's only one narrative. The bottom line is this. When it comes to Phylicia Rashad, the opinions are mixed. The majority of the black community, in my view, still thinks Phylicia Rashad is awesome. The majority of the black community, in my view, still thinks The Cosby Show is worth watching, even if Bill Cosby is not a perfect man. The majority of the black community, the majority of the B1 intelligent black community, sees Cosby's legacy as nuanced. They see it as not black, not white, but various shades of gray. And that is what the truth is. So take your cancel culture, shove it up your ass. That's the first thing. Take that cancel culture and you just really lay down like a little tampon. You just shove it right entirely up your whole entire ass. Take that cancel culture, shove it up your butt, because smart people are looking past that. and I need people that want to find the truth. That's my 2 cents on the issue. I got to go get on a plane. I hope you guys are hearing me. I love you too. Please hit the thumbs up button, share, subscribe button before you go. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me, join the conversation on Twitter. My Twitter is Dr. Boyce Watkins, and the number 1 is right there on the screen. And also my Instagram is The Real Boyce Watkins. And if you want to listen to this podcast on audio, go to the drboycebreakdown.com. I'm on Spotify and Apple and all those other platforms. So check that out too. So have a good day, everybody. Love you. I'll see you soon. And God bless you, Phylicia. You keep telling the truth. You tell your truth, baby, because you deserve it. You have the right to say whatever the hell you want to say. And Black Twitter has your back. How about that? Black Twitter loves Phylicia Rashad. Black Twitter knows that Phylicia Rashad is great. And Black Twitter knows that Phylicia Rashad was never at any time in any of those hotel rooms where these events allegedly happened. So we're not going to put Phylicia Rashad on trial. If you're going to put anybody on trial in the court of public opinion, do that to Cosby. But Phylicia Rashad and Bill Cosby are two separate people. So stop trying to tear her down just because she has an opinion. This Black woman has a right to speak, and we should support that. I'm out of here, guys. Have a good day. Love you. Talk to you soon. Peace.